positions from the top down, from ASIC down now with annual advice agreements. It's even more important than ever, and we've always run with the importance of annual reviews and half-yearly reviews for some clients, but the annual review now is legally binding on us and our contract with the client. So it's critically important that we have those annual reviews inside each 12-month period. We can't afford to have them overlap. And so for all of our clients, they just need to be aware that when we call you and request, when Teresa says, hey guys, it's time for your 12-month review, it has to be done, and at the very least we need to be getting documentation signed to agree with the continuation of our advice contract with you for another 12 months. Yeah, and again, how scary, how quickly time goes. It was only yesterday we were all annoyed we're locked down with COVID, and now we're 3/4 of the way plus through the financial year. So we've got about 10 weeks, give or take, until 30 June, and the 30 June cut-off with people's contributions is really important. If we're going to get deductible contributions in and get you the tax deduction that you need as a client, you need to be aware of that. And if there's anything that you think you need to bring to our attention, if you feel you can make an extra contribution, if you feel you need the tax deduction and it's not been addressed directly by us over the next 6 or 8 weeks or so, get in touch with us, because we have to have that money in, give or take, the first week or two of June to make sure that it meets all the cut-off deadlines. And the extension of that is those that are retiring and drawing down money. If you haven't drawn the full minimum that's required, albeit this year was a lower minimum, we have to have that money out. The balance of your minimum must be taken out before 30 June. Otherwise, the default option is that pensions roll back to accumulation and we suddenly have a tax issue. So both ways, contributions and withdrawals, are very time critical. So don't leave it until the 30th of June, as has been the case with some clients, and wonder why it doesn't work. Talk to us in May to have a conversation with us and work out what we need to do. The flood of extra reviews and appointments that we've had to fit in because of this time frame imposed by ASIC meant we're really booked up, and I'm only here for a week, 5 days next week, and then I'm out of action. And the same thing applies to all of our team. The diary is chock-a-block for April and starting to fill very rapidly for May. So if you want something that you need to be talking to us about, if there's something you need to talk to us about, get onto it soon, because finding a spot between now and 30 June is getting increasingly difficult. So call us and make a time as soon as you can, please. Time, probably your big brother copped. Clayton probably copped the worst in the shortest time with knees and shoulders. And it seemed to, mine are pretty bad in the latter part of my life, and I managed to get through most of the early part of my life. Not too bad, not too badly scathed by it all. The right ankle that was attempted to be repaired about 3.5 years ago, which didn't succeed, was then they rolled on to a full ankle replacement to go with my multiple hip replacements. And now, unfortunately, that ankle replacement is also failing. The prosthesis, both pieces of metal are shifting around, the bone's getting quite soft, which is apparently just a side effect of the arthritis condition, which is a bit of a shame. As a result of that, the only option is now to pull it all out and have a full ankle fusion. So a very generous person has gone to God and will have donated their body parts, and someone else's bones will be used to fuse my ankle together so that I won't have the problem with the prosthesis. Transferred, I'm away from the 19th to the 23rd on that little holiday, and then the surgery was booked in as soon as possible, which is immediately after that, Tuesday the 27th. Yeah, well actually there is a certain time that I've got no choice about. The first fortnight post-operation, I'll be in hospital most of that week, and a fortnight post-op, the option is only 23 hours out of 24 the leg has to be elevated, so it'll be in a special frame with a special support platform, and I pretty much lie on my back with my foot in the air above heart height to avoid swelling and complications. And then after a fortnight of that, it goes into a full plaster cast and on a pair of crutches with no stairs and things allowed for further 4 weeks. And then post that 6-week period, I'll go into the moon boot, go back into this thing. That's for a further 6 weeks. And once that's all done, I can start rehabbing it. I think one of the wonderful things we talked about many years ago with this business was it was really important to to PB proof it or not have it PB centric, so that no matter whether I'm available or not, the business is not reliant on me. And I think we've done that really well over the last decade or 15 years, and got the great skills and capabilities of Delta and Ben in particular to run our client situation, and terrific admin support in the background. And I've always got you to fall back on for advice as needed, JB. I think the examples are crisis creates opportunity, and I think this is a perfect situation where the business has been building towards a point where I'm actually gradually having less of a critical role in running things and less of a critical role in being the only planner or having so many clients that rely totally on me. This will be a great chance for the business to manage and realise that I'm not needed. So pretty soon I'll be given the arse, I reckon. I continue to try and stay healthy in every way I can, and I'll just say again, ankle replacement is just a mechanical thing. It's a small price to pay for all the health and fun that I've had over the years with sport, running, footy, basketball, cricket, the works. So, I pay the price now, but it's a price that's just mechanical, and I'll get it fixed and I'll be back up and about pretty quickly, and we'll all enjoy many, many healthy years from here, and this business will be really well run in my absence, so I've got absolute confidence in that.
Amy, does Peter need to say anything else?
That's good.
You've been given
Very good.
permission, that's all you need to say.
Nailed it.
Covered it all?
Good job. You're natural.